Hey guys, this is Big Nick here, and I'm here giving you my NXT Takeover Orlando review. This is Monday, the night after Mania, 2 nights after Takeover. Today I'm gonna be giving you two videos: the NXT Takeover Orlando review, and then the Ultimate Thrill Ride WrestleMania 33 review will be up after this video. This one's gonna be relatively shorter than Mania's because there's only a 5-match card, so I'm maybe gonna spend 2 minutes on each match. At Mania, I'm going to go into a little more depth into some of the matches and also for what happened at the end. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little emotional there. So we're going to start it off. We're going to go right into the NXT Takeover. Overall, it was a good show. It was a very good weekend for WrestleMania. Excuse me real quick. Chip. Sorry, I'm being so rude. I'm sorry. So yeah. It was a good weekend for WrestleMania. One of the better WrestleMania weekends. Hall of Fame was great. Takeover was really good. And Mania, I'll get my words on it. As you can see on my TV, watching a Dodger game. I guess someone hit a home run. Stop paying attention to the TV, you stupid bastard. Let me get something to drink real quick. Okay, so first off, we're gonna start off with the 8-person tag team match. Sanity, which is Nikki Cross, Eric Young, Killian Dane, and Alexander Wolf versus the foursome of No Way Jose, The Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, Roddy Strong, and Ruby Riott. But it turns out, apparently that day, at the WrestleMania Access, No Way Jose was assaulted by Sanity where they destroyed his ankle. If you remember the Attitude Era when Undertaker and Kane destroyed McMahon's ankle, just think of that. That's exactly what happened. Steps to ankle on other steps, seems to be broken ankle. So they had to find a replacement for No Way Jose, and it turned out to be Cassius Ohno, as you all know him he was also known as Chris Hero. I believe this was his debut at a Takeover. I do not know if he was at Takeover Arrival because I haven't seen that one. Yes, that's the only Takeover event I have not seen is Takeover Arrival. I've seen everyone after that. From that on. So yeah, it was a match you didn't expect. I didn't expect a lot. It was an alright match. Some fun moments. Dillinger and Roddy are over as hell. The women really didn't do that much. They in it, minus the shenanigans happening maybe 3 minutes out of the match. So yeah, Sanity won. Killian Dane got the pin over the Perfect 10. This many. 10. Ty Dillinger. Seems to be this may be Dillinger's last takeover in NXT. Who knows? Okay, so next we're going off to the next match, and that is Andrade Cien Almas versus Aleister Black, formerly known as Tommy End. This match I expected more from. It was an alright match. I expected it to be a lot better, especially with knowing that Almas is a great in-ring worker and Aleister Black comes in with the hype. Black won, obviously. That seems to be Almas's roles most of the time. Now he's in debut matches at Takeover against people. He had it against Bobby Roode. Last Takeover he was against Roddy Strong in his first Takeover match. He won with the Black Mass Kick. I think if I recall, that's what it's called, which is just a backwards kick right to the chin. Not a super kick, just kind of a backwards. Hey, stand up real quick. Kick. So yeah, I expected more, but still a good match. Okay, next we goes to match of the night. I say match of WrestleMania weekend for WWE. I don't know how the Young Bucks and Hardys were. Apparently, I heard they killed it. The Triple Threat Elimination Tag Team match for the tag team titles. Oh, and also we got new belts. Every NXT title was changed, so we got new tag team championship belts. The Authors of Pain retained, obviously. It was a beautiful match. Early candidate for match of the year, I'd say. Which saying so when you have AJ and Cena. I'm saying for WWE because you all know the 6-star match with Okada and Omega, but still a great match. You saw the DIY and the Revival constantly putting their differences aside to take out the Authors of Pain, which is smart. We had double suicide dives from Gargano and Wilder. We've had a superplex from Dawson using Ciampa as the dummy, really, on everybody. A table spot where all 4 men put one of their authors through a table. We had Gargano and Dawson do the DIY finisher with the super kick and knee in the middle of the ring. Then we had Wilder and Ciampa do the Shatter Machine on another author. We had a double submission on one author. I mean, it was all worked beautifully. They had their moments when they went after each other, but then the authors would get in the ring, and then they start putting the differences aside and going after the authors again. Authors of Pain would eliminate DIY first, and then they would eliminate Dash and Dawson to prove that they probably, as I think, they're gonna go on to break the Ascension's title reign and probably even Asuka's reign. They may challenge it because Asuka right now is the longest reigning champion period in NXT. First it was the Ascension, then it was Asuka. Now maybe the authors could pass her. Hopefully. Because it seems as if Asuka's not losing that belt anytime soon. Off to that point. The NXT women's match. Ember Moon and Asuka. It was a good match. I felt it went on a little too long. But yeah, we had moments. It was a good match. No one really dominated. Asuka, first time ever, wasn't dominating someone. I mean, she had her moments, but Ember Moon did some stuff. She did like a kind of a springboard moonsault out of the ring, kind of like that move Christian used to do, where he would spring off the second rope and jump out, something like that. She did. Asuka wins by using a heelish tactic by taking the referee, throwing him into the ropes to get up to crotch Ember Moon on top of the rope as she was going for the Black Mass finisher, and then Asuka would throw her in the ring and then kick the hell out of her and get the win. It's a good match. Asuka retains. Doesn't seem as if WWE has anybody to challenge Asuka really, to even take it from besides Ember. Maybe this is going to set up another match at the next TakeOver event, either in Brooklyn or the one that was just announced at Chicago. Who knows? Oh yeah, now we're going to go off to the main event, and that is Shinsuke Nakamura versus the glorious Bobby Roode for the NXT title, new NXT belt. I kind of like this one more than I did the old giant freaking X thing. Bobby Roode retained. It was a really good match. I felt that went on a little too long. And it seems as if Roode did some work on the injured knee of Nakamura. It seems as if this may be Nakamura's last night, because after he lost, he kind of had a farewell where he hugged the ref, thanked the fans and stuff, and kind of was given a standing ovation goodbye, like all the NXT people get when they leave, like Sami Zayn, Finn, and all of them got. So it seems Nakamura may be gone. So that means tonight on Raw, or hopefully tomorrow on SmackDown, he may show up. So yeah, NXT Takeover was a really good show. Kind of a little bit more. It was better than I expected, because I expected it to be a little dull. Because I mean, there wasn't that much hype for the NXT title match. It was still a good match, but not that much hype. And it looks like NXT Takeover is starting to become every few month thing now, because now we have one scheduled for May, then we're gonna have the one scheduled for SummerSlam weekend, then probably one scheduled for October. We're gonna wait till Survivor Series weekend, and then again in January. So it's still very good show. Still a very good show. Congratulations to pretty much every champion retaining, as I kind of figured. Usually they don't change and it looks like DIY, the Revival, Almas, and Nakamura are possibly on their way up. Maybe DIY a lot later down the line. Right now, it seems the immediate call-ups will possibly be worked with Elias Sampson, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Andrade Cien Almas, and the Revival. That seems to be the immediate call-ups for NXT to the main roster. We have to watch tonight on Raw and tomorrow on SmackDown to see, or possibly even a week or two down the road. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later for my WrestleMania 33, The Ultimate Thrill Ride review. Bye.